I'm going to relay a story about the value of imagination. It starts December 29th, 1935, in Paris, France, or just outside at the airport where two aviators set out to break the speed record in the Paris to Saigon air race. Saint-Exupéry, along with his mechanic navigator, André Prevost, depart from Paris for Saigon, some 6,286 miles, on the first of the two-leg race. The following morning at 2:45 a.m., 19 hours into their flight, they crash in the Sahara Desert. Both Saint-Exupéry and Prevost miraculously survived the crash, only to face rapid dehydration in the intense desert heat. Their maps were primitive and ambiguous, leaving them with no idea of their location. Lost among the sand dunes, the pair had only one day's worth of water. They both began to hallucinate, until the fourth day a Bedouin discovered them near the Wadi Natron. Saint-Exupéry's Brush of Death would figure prominently in his classic novel The Little Prince, which begins with a pilot being marooned in the desert. He writes, "I know very well that in addition to great planets such as Earth, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, to which we have given names, there are hundreds of others, some of which are so small that one has a hard time seeing them through a telescope. When an astronomer discovers one of these, he does not give it a name, but only a number. He might call it, for example, Asteroid 325. I have serious reason to believe that the planet from which the Little Prince came is asteroid known as B-612. This asteroid has only been seen through the telescope that was by a Turkish astronomer in 1909. On making his discovery, the astronomer had presented it to the International Astronomical Congress in great demonstration. But he was Turkish, costume, and so nobody would believe what he said. Grown-ups are like that," he writes. "But certain for us who understand life, figures are a matter of indifference. I should have liked to begin the story to say, once upon a time there was a little prince who lived on a planet that was scarcely any bigger than himself. To those who understand life, that would have given a much greater air of truth to my story. It takes imagination to see truth, and imagination to see the fruits of exploration."